Fall break, so I have this week off. So what am I going to do with my time? I thought maybe I should address the dog's breakfast of coatings I have on this car. So about a year and a half ago, I applied the Geon Synchro system, which consists of Mows and skin, and it's been topped a few times with, oh geez, I can't even remember what I topped it with, but I do know I've added Adam's ceramic boost to it. I've actually done a layer of Adam's ceramic spray. So it really is, it's a dog's breakfast, so it's time to get it off. So tonight I am polishing one side of the car, and tomorrow I'll polish the other side. Get that down to the raw paint, and then I'll have to talk a little later about what possible coatings I'll do. Have a few options. So here I am in my garage doing a little polishing on the SQ5. And I've already finished almost the whole side of the whole driver's side. So I've done the door. Just looks spectacular. I have to say, I just love Daytona Gray. If anyone out there has ever worked with Daytona Gray, it's so rewarding. It's got so much action. It's just a very dynamic color. I don't think I'm capturing it to its full beauty here, but I've done the upper portion of the rear quarter panel. And so now I'm working on the lower portion, and I'm working my way around back here. And I'll probably call it a day at that point and save this side of the car for tomorrow, because in a couple of hours I'm going out for dinner. If I can get into it, I might do the hood. The hood has paint protection film, but it also has a layer of Geon plus ceramic boost, ceramic spray coating. It's going to be nice just getting this car back down to the raw paint. So I'm using a combination, a two-stage process where I'm using correcting polish by Adams with a Rupe's medium wool pad, and I'm finishing with Adams finishing polish and a nice soft green pad. You can see it's very, very soft.
It's true.
Houston, you gotta do the same thing.
Okay, so something I thought I would do that might be fun is I'm going to tape off the hood, do a 50-50. This side I'm not going to do anything to. I'm going to polish this side, the one closest to the camera. Okay, so I've done one pass over this side of the hood with the correcting polish. Not really correcting anything, I'm just removing coating if there's any left. All right, just so we're clear, that side of the hood is non-coated. This side has coating on it, a combination of different coatings and different toppers for the last year and a half. but it's been subjected to a Calgary winter, so I'm gonna put some water on the hood and just see how the water reacts on both sides of the hood, just out of total curiosity. What do you guys think? It's pretty good. Sneak across the camera to the other side. All right, here's on the unprotected side. All right, I have to dry this and we have to try this again. Okay, let's try this for a second time. I'm just gonna put a bead of water across the top of the hood and see how it runs down on both sides. Well, call me crazy, but that looks like it's exactly the same. So does that mean the coated side is actually not very coated? Because that was my suspicion all along, was that it's been a year and a half. I did it not last summer, but last spring. Now it's fall, a year and a half later. Yeah. Interesting. So I suppose I should dry that hood and polish the passenger side now. Okay, so I think that's it for tonight. We've got a little more than half the car polished and the coating's off, but I have to head out for dinner here in a bit, so I'm gonna go get cleaned up. I really like this part of the SQ5. This rear deck lid just makes me happy. Oh, there's my friend Chris doing a video. All right, good morning. Welcome to day 2 of my polishing coating project. Went out last night with a half polished car and I'm back this morning to finish it up. And I have to figure out what I'm gonna do as far as wax sealant or coating. So I keep thinking about that as I'm polishing. Let me finish up the polishing and we'll have a little chat a little later. Okay, so I just finished with the rear deck lid. I spent about an hour using my hybrid, my 3-inch Rupes polisher, and the back deck lid is looking great. I don't usually have time to be this thorough, but I do have to head out now, so I'll have to hit this project a little later. I just have to finish the rear fascia, and then I've got the whole passenger side down there to do, so a little bit of the roof as well. Forgot to mention that while I was out, I popped by Carzilla to pick up a few more Rupe's wool polishing pads. This medium pad, the yellow one, it's awesome. Yeah, so I got 2 of the 3-inch, 1 of the 5.5. I also picked up some more Car Pro tape. About 6 or 8 hours of polishing in the books. Every part of this SQ5 is looking its best. And I'm heading off for the evening. I'll start tomorrow by giving it a proper wash, but I still haven't made up my mind as to what I'm going to use as a coating. Okay, it's time to move on to the next phase, and that would be a complete wash of the car. I want the car as clean as possible, so I'm going to foam it, I'm going to give it a 2-bucket wash, and then I'm going to dry it using my Master Blaster because I don't want any water on this car when I go to coat it. One question I get a lot is about my brushes. So this is my favorite brush. This is the Daytona Speedmaster Pro. And this is a strong handled brush. I really love this one. This is my wheel cleaner of choice. It's the Eco Wheel Cleaner by Adams and the Tire and Rubber Cleaner by Adams. Ultra Foam Shampoo or Mega Foam.
I don't wanna go on, but I won't.
Foam and the wash are all done. Next step is to blow dry it 100% dry. I don't want any water left in any little cracks or crevices. So thankfully I have a Master Blaster, which does a great job of drying the car out. So once it's dry, I will go over it with coating prep, and then it'll be on to the coat, which I'm gonna do after supper. All right, that car is as clean and dry as the day it rolled off the assembly line. So I'm gonna take a couple hours break. I come back tonight and I'm going to do the coating. One thing I noticed is while I was drying it, you could really tell that there's no coating on it now because the water just did not sheet and bead the way it used to. Took about twice as long to dry the car, but with my Metro Master Blaster, it was easy to get inside all the little crevices. So when I am coating it, I'm hoping that there won't be any water. I think 99% of the people in the world would probably be very happy to have a car clean like this, but I have a feeling you're like me if you're watching this video, and this is just the beginning. So my Calgary Flames are playing the LA Kings tonight on Hockey Night in Canada, so I'll be watching that as I do the coating. think I did a good job. I know I did a better job than the Flames did tonight, because currently they're down 4-0 to LA in the third period, but it was a great time. I really enjoyed myself. The Adams ceramic paint coating was easy to apply, easy to take off. I did every square inch of this vehicle, so I'm pretty excited as I head into winter to see how well it protects. I vow to maintain it using ceramic boost, and I've also got some Adams ceramic wash and wax and all kinds of products, so I'm hoping it gets me through the winter, and I'm pretty sure it will. So thank you for joining me. This has been an epic project, and I hope you enjoy the video. Take care, everyone.